Hi guys, this is Carol. Welcome back to my channel. And if you haven't done so just yet, you know what to do. Please like, please subscribe, and please share with a friend. So guys, like I told y'all, I ordered some MAKARTT Pro products over the 4th of July holiday. It came in and I did not order any of their monomer and their dehydrator and the primer. So I decided that I wanted to order it because I wanted to test the integrity of the product, one. And two, the monomer that I was using was, I believe, was making the product dry really slow. This is my invoice, guys, and it was so tiny I couldn't read what was on it, but I guess we just have to go through the box. So the product was drying really slow, and I felt like it was unfair for me to do a review on the product if I wasn't using the elements of the product. So for right now, we're just going to open the box, see what I got in conjunction with what I had already gotten. And I will swatch it. And on another video, we will do the actual testing of the product. So the box I just showed you had the dehydrator and the primer. Now it says that the dehydrator is fragrance free, and the primer is acid-free formula, and it can be used on acrylic as well as on dip. So this is the dehydrator, then the black one is the primer, and so I'm literally making my collection a little bit more complete. Y'all know I'm really awful at opening stuff, so bear with me. So I got two different type of monomers. The smaller one was the low odor formula, EMA liquid low odor formula, and the larger one is the fast setting formula. And for this video, for testing the product, I will be using the fast setting product. Yes. And here are a couple of the powders that I ordered over the 4th of July sale. So I ordered, what do we have? Soft pink, rose petal. Do I have two rose petal? Yeah, they sent me two rose petals. I just noticed that. And then we have rose veil, Tony Rose, creamy almond, lavender lace, lavender luxe, and buttery cream. So those are what I have. And even though I swatched it, I didn't even notice that I have two rose petals. Well, the more the merrier. And this was the first time I'm ordering it, so I'm not sure why I got two, but I have two. The dehydrator had no smell, but the primer does have a little bit of a smell to it. I don't think it's not as offensive as the monomer, but we do have a little smell. So the only swatch I can find is this swatch that I have with one petal already swatched. So don't you keep your eyes on that blue swatch. And like I said, I'm going to be using the fast setting monomer. And I put a little hole in the top, and I'm using my Kolinsky brush to help me pour without spilling. And I kind of over poured a little bit, but it's all good. And the brush that I'm using is not it's one of the local beauty supply store brushes that I have. that I absolutely love in a size 20. And for this demonstration, we're going to go through all of the colors that I just told you that I have, starting with the soft pink. So what I learned, you're going to see when I pick up that first bead, because I used the product before using my personal monomer, I wasn't sure how to pick it up because mine was making it a little bit runny. And this one, when I cleaned the brush off, it was too dry, so I got a little lump in there. So when you're using a new product, it is, in my opinion, that you have to literally figure out how the product wants to be used. And so it was the reason why I went back and purchased the monomer and all the essentials that goes with the product. As you can see, the product is very user friendly. I still felt like the fast drying formula still did take a little bit of time to dry. However, the application was very smooth, and it could have been the temperature in the room as well, but I felt like it was warm enough for the room to dry, for it to dry faster. If you have not tried MAKARTT Pro's products, I can tell you from the very first one I applied, and with the previous history of applying it, the product is extremely user friendly, and I will definitely recommend it for a friend. I was totally enjoying the process of going through the product, and by the time I got to the end, I felt like I was a little bit of an expert at applying the product because you kind of get the hang of it. So I'm not one to tell anybody to buy the entire collection of anything because products is extremely expensive. Find the colors that you like. Because I use it in the salon during the daytime, I could splurge a little bit more, and by all means, if you can afford it and it's worth it to you to do it, um, just get the colors that you feel is something that you're going to use, because the products could be extremely expensive by the time you purchase. Unless you're doing your nails yourself and you're no longer going to the nail shop, then by all means. But what I will recommend that you do is that you should purchase the monomer, the dehydrator, and the primer that goes with the product, so that if you have any product failure, system failure, you can kind of figure out where is the breakdown is happening. So I'm gonna just let you guys take a look at the powder, and in the description I am going to list them in the order that I put them down. And this one is rose petal, and like I said before, because they send me two rose petal, they'll be back to back. The next one will also be a rose petal. So as you can see, I'm still playing around with the product, and this was the fast set formula. I felt like when I moved on to the other nails that I could have still come by and move the product along because it wasn't as fast drying as I thought it would be. However, when you're doing experiments, you should know what the temperature is. And in this room, I don't have a temperature gauge, so I couldn't tell you if the temperature is I couldn't tell you if the temperature of the room have anything to do with it, but I felt like it set it just a little bit slow with the fast setting. All right, guys. So on my last video, if you are sending me messages in my comment section and I didn't answer you, it's not personal. I uploaded a video, my last video, and I was describing the MAKARTT. I believe it was MAKARTT product. I was describing how awesome the product was, and I used the word XC with an S. You know, the word that starts with an S, ends with an XY. And so I got restricted for potential, I forgot how they said it. The administration of YouTube restricted my comment section for potential. I can potentially say stuff that is damaging to some viewers. I don't know. Guys, you guys figure it out. Make it make sense. But anyways, I am going to appeal it and see if I can get them to allow me to make comments again because I can't use the XC word. Yeah, you see, I can still move the product. So, hmm. So when you look at this set, you're going to see me put the powder down again. If it looks extremely similar, that's because it's the same product. Once again, I don't know why I have two rose petals. That's quite interesting. I don't know. If you guys think that it was drying fast, you let me know in the description box if it looked like it's normal for drying at that pace for you. Um, it was just a little bit slower than I anticipated. It said that it was supposed to be fast. Moving right along, we're gonna be moving with this one is called the Rosy Veil. And next time I'm gonna time it and see how long it takes for the one nail to dry. I can't even tell you how much I enjoyed. I have been doing a lot of research on the product before I even purchased it. And so I pretty much had an expectation of how I expected the product to perform. And I have to say, she delivered. There's another brand of product that I use. Um, Let me see what I would compare this to if you have it in your collection, but you don't have this one. Um, I would say perhaps Kiara Sky. And I'll tell you why I think they perform for me the way Kiara Sky products does. It's because in my opinion, Kiara Sky has a lot of lighter, they're pigmented products, but it's not like a deep red, green, purples and stuff like that. They're more in the um they are more in the nudes and the pinks and the beiges, or the ones that I have anyways. And so when the product is lighter and is not as heavily pigmented as the reds and the blacks and the blues, I feel like they function differently, and that's what I'm getting. What do you guys think so far? Go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. And if you haven't done so just yet, I know it's kind of late in the video, but if you're still with us and you haven't done so just yet, please like and subscribe, share with a friend. Talk to me a little bit. I enjoy answering your comments once I get my restriction lifted. Um, what do you guys think? If you have MAKARTT Pro in your collection, you absolutely like it, please go ahead and drop it in the comment section. I want to know what makes this a great product for you, because I'm telling you, it is an absolute smooth, buttery product. I feel like it's extremely user friendly. When I was learning to do nails, we didn't have products that perform like this back in the days. The engineering that goes into the product is just amazing. Yes, if you like it a lot, let's big up MAKARTT Pro. I absolutely felt like this was some great product. This color that you're looking at is the lavender lace, I believe it is. It is sparkly. This was the very first one that I dipped my brush into. It's currently on my fingers underneath the purple, underneath the navy blue nail polish, gel polish that I have on. But I promise you, when I first opened them and I looked at them, I thought this was OMG, absolutely amazing. So other than swatching it, I haven't used the other colors yet, but I absolutely love the lavender lace. So, okay, so the one before this one was the lavender locks, and the one prior to that one is the lavender lace, and this is the buttery cream I'm putting down right now. I absolutely think these colors are amazing. At the end of this video, I have 3 colors that I purchased from who is this? Valentino. And it's three powders, and this is part of their um pastel colors. So I am going to eventually put it on, but I'm going to end this video, and if you want to go ahead and continue watching after it ends, you will see me apply the honeydew, lemon squeeze, and there's a third one here somewhere. Here it is. You will see Willow Whisper. You'll see me apply those to the so I'm gonna, in essence, cover up the blue nail that was there. So like I said, if you want to see that process, go ahead and stick around after this video ends and I'll show it to you. So right here, we are coming to the end of the video where we did the MAKARTT Pro, and I'm sitting here wondering, oh my God, what can I do with this? There is 2 petals left undone and then 1 blue petal, so why not? So this is me. Thank you for sticking around. This is me getting into the this is me getting into the Valentino. And I am going to finish this up with the monomer from the MAKARTT Pro. This is not Valentino monomer, but nonetheless, it's monomer, so we're going to try it. And this one is the honeydew, as in honeydew melon, honeydew. This one, as opposed to the MAKARTT Pro powder using the MAKARTT Pro monomer, you see me pulling on it a little bit hard right here. This one reacted different to the monomer. That's all that you're seeing. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just reacted different to the monomer. But I'm loving it just the same. I cannot wait to use these in the Easter period. And they had 6 powders. I only purchased 3. I'm hoping to go back and get the other 3. So here I'm going for the lemon squeeze. So it has sort of like a the both the lemon squeeze and the honeydew had, one is yellow, one is has a sort of like a green tint to it. Overall, guys, I felt like the both products were just so amazing product to use. I totally enjoyed them, and I can't wait to create some beautiful nails for you guys over the next couple of months. I absolutely love this green. It's so light and refreshing. And last but not least, we're gonna go in with the Willow Whisper, which is sort of like a slight pink. If you guys are still here with me on this video, you guys are troopers. Thank you for watching. I had totally had an amazing time doing this video. If there is something you would like to see me do, by all means, drop it in the comment section. I can see your comments, but I can't respond to them right now. And I'll find another way to respond to them. What do you guys think? Dreamy, huh? Now, working on these little plastic things is a little bit different than working on somebody's hands. So the true test and the true beauty of these products will have to be done on someone. So look out for me working on somebody's nails. And I plan on doing a lot more videos on actually working on my clients. But my videos were really intended for people who were not professionals. But hey, why not? I'm going to start incorporating some of my actual work in my videos.